What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today we're going to be taking on the old and the young players rebuild challenge. But before we get into the video, it'd be greatly appreciated if you guys could hit that like button. And we got to find out where this challenge is from. And it's from School Kid Kobe. He says day one of Asking Crustables do an old and young players challenge. The rules are do a random team, fantasy draft style, let the assistant GM draft your team. Your starting five is supposed to be 34 and up that play 30 minutes every game, and your bench must be 22 and younger. And I can select their minutes, and we gotta try to win a championship, of course. And it was like the most liked comment in the last video. So School Kid Kobe has left me a lot of challenges lately, so he's been like my challenge plug as of late. But he always has the most liked comment, it seems like. So I apologize if it seems like I'm like just choosing all of his challenges, but it's just because it's the most liked. But I do see you guys' challenges all the time. Trust me, I do. But I'm always going to pick the one that was most liked in the previous video. So let's go ahead and pick our team. And of course, like I said, let's go ahead and hit that like button. Be greatly appreciated. And of course, if you aren't subscribed, it'd be great to have you here. And we got the Grizzlies. We're going to be doing fantasy draft style, like he said. And we're going to try to get a team of 34 and up. And I honestly don't even... I mean, Russell Westbrook's 30. Who is like 34 and up? That's going to be really good. I think Chris Paul is going to be somebody that I definitely can look into just because obviously he's really good for being 34. I mean, there's Aldridge, Paul Millsap. So, I mean, there's some options here, but of course we have to let the CPM draft our team, or the CPU, not CPM, I apologize. And then we'll see how our assistant GM does, and hopefully we can build a team of 34-year-olds and 22-year-olds coming off the bench. Let's go ahead and see what the assistant GM did. We have a team of Russell Westbrook, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is under 21, Jarrett Allen's under 21. I can literally keep like 3 of these guys already. So Shai, Jarrett Allen, Thomas Bryant. Let's see what else we got. Is there anyone that's over 30? Not really. So Russell Westbrook is 30 years old. Can't keep him around. So we need to find like the best players that are over the age of 34 years old, which I have. Is there a way? Yeah, let's go ahead and say max age. Can I like set a minimum age or not? I don't think I can. Max age 34. I guess you can't. That sucks. Okay. Let's go max age 22. Honestly, I want to try to find the 34-year-olds though first, because that's going to be where it's challenging, I think. But I don't think there's a way you can do that. So I'm really going to have to dig deep and see how many 34-year-olds there are around the league that are like really good. So I have no idea. Chris Paul is one at the top of my head. I saw Aldridge earlier, of course, too. So honestly, Chris Paul is probably going to be the guy we're going to go get, because obviously he'd probably be the best one. Paul Millsap might be a good option as well. And then we'll keep looking real quick. Just kind of LeBron. Don't think I'm going to be able to get LeBron, though. He's most likely going to be untouchable. And then unless if he's not, which we will check, but I'm pretty sure he will be, Aldridge is another one. So we'll probably get Aldridge, Chris Paul. That's actually, let's go ahead and add those guys to our target list, because that's probably going to be a good idea. So where was LaMarcus Aldridge? And he was, right, there's Paul Millsap. We'll put him there. And then Chris Paul as well, we'll put him there. And then Aldridge, I don't remember where he was, but I want to also add him to the target list, because that's probably going to be some of our team already, because literally we're not going to be able to get anything else. We'll put him there. And then we'll go to Team Intel now and see what we can find out around the league. This is what I really wanted to find out, is LeBron James. He is untouchable, unfortunately. And it looks like the Thunder are targeting Alec Burks. Now, I actually just watched the video. I'm pretty sure you guys probably watched it as well, from Kenny. And Alec Burks, if you've not seen it, Alec Burks was the theme of that video, it seemed like. But it was really funny to watch, actually. But we're going to go ahead and go for the 3 target guys we wanted. So I'm going to go trade we can go look at team status, and then no, I can't. Okay, so I'm gonna try to trade finder for those guys, because we're gonna have to get probably all of them, honestly. We're gonna be pretty decent. So Aldridge, that's probably gonna be the best 3 players that are 34 at the top of my head, but we'll keep looking. So Aldridge, let's go ahead and trade finder for him. And they want Jarrett Allen and Aaron Gordon. I don't mind giving you Aaron Gordon, but I want to keep Jarrett Allen because he's under 21. And they want Gary Harris and Jarrett Allen. Okay, so we can get Alec Burks as well. Actually, you know what? Let's try to do something like this. So we'll offer you Aaron Gordon. No, also, can they just do this straight up? They don't agree. Okay, I'm pretty sure if I threw in like one more player, they should agree to this. I'd be Chris Dunn. They don't agree to that. How about a second? Not agreeing yet. How about another second? Really? Not interested? Okay, one more second. They don't agree. Okay, what about instead of Chris Dunn, I'll give you... I can't keep Mikal Bridges anyway, so I'll do this instead. Okay, so we got LaMarcus Aldridge. Probably going to move him to power forward, to be honest. But looks like Chris Paul and Paul Millsap are both on the Nuggets. So let's go to the Nuggets. And let's ask for Chris Paul and see what they'd want. So Russell Westbrook. They want Aldridge as well. Can't do that. I'm going to keep Shai around. Jarrett Allen and LaMarcus Aldridge. LaMarcus Aldridge. Okay. I'll give you Russell Westbrook just because I can't keep him anyway. But I don't... Let's just do this straight up. I mean, they should take this. Let me try to get something out of them, though. And also, I guess their pick isn't really that valuable. What if I got 2 first-round picks from you as well? They don't agree. Okay, and I'll also give you somebody I can't even keep anyway. Not Gary Harris. They can't afford that. Let's go ahead and give you Isaiah Hardenstein, maybe. They don't agree. They don't want to take on the extra salary. I mean, you literally have a lot of salary with Chris Paul anyway. But before I trade Russell Westbrook, let me make sure this is the best trade I should be doing, because there might be a 34-year-old I'm not thinking about that I could probably get using Russell Westbrook in that kind of trade. Yeah, I've come to the conclusion that Chris Paul is the best 34-year-old we can get, honestly, literally, other than LeBron, but of course we can't get LeBron, so they should just take this straight up. I can't believe they're not taking that straight up. I can't believe that. Like, the trade value is so crazy different. They agree. So yeah, Chris Paul is literally the best 34-year-old I could get, so that's what we're getting. So we have Chris Paul and LaMarcus Aldridge now, so that's a lot of salary going to those two guys. Paul Millsap is another one we need to get because, yeah, he's like literally the only other good 34-year-old. There's also PJ Tucker I can get and JJ Redick. That's probably gonna be my starting five right there. So let's go for Paul Millsap now. And oh my gosh, he's making an atrocious amount of money too. I don't even think I can afford Paul Millsap. There's just way too much salary. So Paul Millsap may not even be an option at this point. So let's go to the 34-year-olds again. I'm gonna look for, who was I trying to get? I think it was JJ Redick. Taj Gibson's also an option. So I don't know if this is going to be a championship team or not, but let's ask for PJ Tucker. They want DJ Wilson. Yeah, we'll definitely do that trade. So when we look at our team right now, PJ Tucker's going to move to small forward, of course, because he's definitely not going to play center like the Rockets have him doing. So he's going to be an 81 overall for this season, which is good. So Chris Paul, and then we have PJ Tucker, but we also need to get JJ Redick. That's the other 34-year-old I want. So let's go to JJ Redick. And he was somewhere around here. He is actually 35, but we can't get LeBron. If I could get LeBron, that would be like best case scenario, but he's obviously untouchable, so we can't get him. Let's go to JJ Redick. They want Nico Melli and PJ Tucker. Can't do that. Chris Dunn. I cannot trade you PJ Tucker. I will give you Chris Dunn. That's not a problem, but I gotta keep PJ Tucker. So I'll give you. I want to keep Thomas Bryant if I can. I'll give you Nico Melli instead. They agree. Okay, good. So now, do we have a starting five? We have one. Let's see. Actually, let's go. Let's search this. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have a point guard, a shooting guard, a center, and a small forward. So we really need a power forward or center, which we could move Aldridge to power forward. He goes up quite a bit. So yeah, we basically need like a small or power forward center. We need a center. We need a center if I'm going to keep Aldridge at power forward. So let's go find a 34-year-old center that might be the best case scenario to get. I have no idea who that's going to be. If I can find that, Dwight Howard's 33, unfortunately. Marcin Gortat, not ideal. Pau Gasol is also an option. Iguodala is 35, and then Taj Gibson might be our best. Taj Gibson might be our best option at the center spot. That's kind of sad, honestly. Let me keep looking just in case, though. LeBron, of course, definitely would love to have him, but it looks like that might be our best option is Taj Gibson, and we could go Zach Randolph as well. Sean Livingston, Marcus Gasol. He's making a lot of money though too. You know what? I actually might be able to get Paul Millsap now that I think about it, because I do have Gary Harris's large contract. So let's go to the Nuggets. Let's build a trade with the Nuggets, because Paul Millsap would be the best option, of course. So let's go to the Nuggets, and I will give you, you can give me Paul Millsap. I'll give you Gary Harris, who's making a lot of money. And we need $8 more million in this trade. I'll also give you, I'm going to have to give up Thomas Bryant, which I really don't want to, but I'm going to have to. So Thomas Bryant, I'll give you Thomas Bryant. They can't do this. You can give me Bruno Caboclo, and we'll do something like this. They don't agree. I haven't traded a first-round pick yet, I believe, so that's pretty decent. Not that we have a lot anyway, but I'll throw in all my seconds in this trade, and they don't agree. Okay, I'll throw in one first, and if they agree, we'll have the best team we can with the age of 34. So one pick, they're not agreeing to that. Okay, how about another second? 2 seconds. They don't agree. Come on, man. I need Paul Millsap. That's going to be like my best option. I'll give you, I would love to keep Kevin Porter, Carson Edwards instead. And then you can give me, let's say, give me, is there anyone you have? Jake Layman, and then give me Bruno Caboclo again. That's too much money. All right, Jake Layman's going to be too much money. Marquise Christ, he has a lot of trade value. Oh my Lord, this is tough. Okay, I literally need Paul Millsap. I'll give you Kevin Porter, I guess, if we really have to. Give me Bruno Caboclo, and then whoever the other guy was, Isaiah Hardenstein. They don't agree. I'll give you one first. They finally agree. So we got Paul Millsap. So we're going to be moving Aldridge back to center. So now we look at our starting five. Obviously, he's going to try to start Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, but other than that, it looks like our 34-year-olds are in the roster, but we're going to have to move Shai to the bench, of course. So let's go ahead and force non-starter. I've seen this in some other videos. I don't know where it's at actually. Vitals, that wasn't too tough. So he's going to be a non-starter. And then now we look at our starting 5. It is Chris Paul, JJ Redick, PJ Tucker, Paul Millsap, and Mark Aldridge. So that possibly, and everybody has to play at least 30 minutes in our starting 5. So that possibly is probably going to be the best starting 5 we can make out of 34-year-olds and above, other than LeBron James, of course, which we're not going to be able to get him. So I still need to fix the bench, though. We're not done yet. So I'm going to give everybody 30 minutes. So that's at least what we need. So that's good. So everybody's got 30 minutes here. I'll go ahead and just fill this out. So Shea and Jarrett Allen are safe. But we need to find more 22-year-olds to come off the bench because we're not done just yet. We literally just need like 2 22-year-olds and younger, and we should be good to simulate the season. These are the best players under the age of 22. So I'm obviously not going to get anybody crazy. So I'm going to have to kind of scroll down a little bit and probably go for like some 78, 80 overall players. So Terrence Davis, let's try to leave us some room. Like 20. Troy Brown Jr. could be a nice little option. Let's trade Finder for him. He's making not that, okay, I'm going to have to like literally not trade anything. So he's making a little bit too much money. Maurice Wagner, also usually pretty decent. Jarrett Allen, it's going to be tough. So I'm going to have to probably build a trade because they're going to obviously ask for like all my good players. But we have a backup shooting guard and a backup center. So let's go for Wagner wherever he was. Let's player finder for him because I know he's not making a whole lot of money. So we'll type in WAG and then we'll trade for him. So he's a 3-star value. We'll give you, so we can't trade anybody really. Let's trade you Isaiah Hartenstein and also Carson Edwards, and they can't do that. Okay, obviously they're not going to take that straight up. I'll give you a 1st-round pick for him as well. They agree. Okay, so we got Maurice Wagner. So he's going to move to power forward because he's under the age of 22 and younger. So he's 22 to be exact. So now, okay, so now our bench looks a little bit better. So it's Shea, Wagner, Jarrett Allen. So we literally need one more 22-year-old and we should be solid. The other small forward I'm going to try to get, we need to back up small forward. So obviously they want Shea, but I'm not doing that. So let's try to get OG Anunoby if we can. So I literally signed some free agents. We have Kent Bazemore to throw at you, and we also have Bruno Caboclo. He has 2-star trade value. They don't agree to that. I'll throw in all my seconds because this is going to be the best team we're going to be able to build. So yeah. All right, man. This is a moment of truth. This is going to be our best team possible. Chris Paul, JJ Redick, PJ Tucker, Paul Millsap, Mark Aldridge, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, Wagner, Jarrett Allen, and OG Anunoby. So yeah. The bench is under the age of 22, and now we need to make sure everybody's getting at least 30 minutes in our starting 5. So yeah, this is definitely going to be interesting. This challenge was a lot of fun so far. Hopefully it ends in a championship. That would be like the best case scenario, but we'll have to see what happens. So Chris Paul is going to be leading the way. We're going to have a bunch of 34-year-olds and above leading the way. Let's go to our proficiency. We're 3.5 at balance. Can we go up anywhere? Did we go up? No, we did not. Okay, 7 seconds. We'll probably stay at balance. And then honestly, we should probably get a better coach just for this challenge. I'll go Michael Stauffer, then also get Trent Peterson, and we'll change Michael Stauffer's proficiency to balance because its pace and space is 3 stars. So let's go ahead and simulate this season and see how this team does. I have no idea what to expect, but hopefully at the very least, we can be a playoff team. At the end of the season, Luka Doncic is your MVP with 33 points, 11 rebounds, 9 assists. Very good stats from Luka, of course. John Morant's Rookie of the Year on the Raptors. 6th man goes Devontae Graham. Seems like these are always the same in these fantasy drafts. It always goes like Luka, John Morant, and Devontae Graham's always winning 6th man of the year, and then Kawhi, of course, as well. Luka is also the most improved. I feel like this was like the same stuff as last time, so I'm not surprised. But obviously, we won Coach of the Year, Michael Stauffer. Actually, it's not obvious because I didn't know how good this team was going to be. But we went 57-25, so you never know, man. We might be able to win this championship and complete this challenge in one season. We'll see. But here's your All-NBA first team. The only way I can make this team even better is if LeBron became untouchable, though. I feel like that's the only way I can make this team even better. So that's going to be like my only hope if we don't win the championship here. We get to play the Thunder, which I'm kind of nervous about because the last video, I was the 1st seed and the Thunder were the 8th seed, and they beat me in the 1st round. So hopefully that doesn't happen again. But we have 21 and 11 from Chris Paul, 20 and 7 from Mark Aldridge, 18 from the bench. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander should have been the 6th man if you ask me. Then JJ Redick was 16 and Paul Millsap with 14. Honestly, I'm pretty super lucky that Shea was auto-drafted on my team, of course, because I don't think I would have been able to get him, just trade for him. I mean, there's a possibility I could have, but I didn't have a ton of assets, but I'm definitely blessed that he was drafted to my team. But this team wasn't bad. It's not terrible. It's like the best 34-year-old team I could have made. And it doesn't look like anybody aged over the age of 22, which is also good in our rotation. So we're playing the Thunder, though. So we have John Wall, Mark Smart, LeBron James. Of course LeBron is here. And Draymond, JaVale McGee. Brian Clark, this is a solid team. I would not be surprised if we lost in the first round here. Honestly, I wouldn't be shocked at all. Like, it just happens to me a lot. So let's see what happens. They're up 1-0. Yep. Okay, it's starting, isn't it? We even it up. Okay, so that's good. We're up 2-1. Are we actually gonna take care of business? 3-1. Are we gonna take care of business? I thought for sure we were losing in the first round, but thankfully we didn't. We're playing the Denver Nuggets now. We have Russell Westbrook, who I gave them. Donovan Mitchell. This is a solid team. I gave them Gary Harris, Nikola Vucevic, Mike Conley, Thomas Bryant, and I give them Thomas Bryant as well. So yeah, very solid team. Hopefully we're able to beat them. We just beat LeBron James and company, so hopefully we're able to beat this team as well. We're up 1-0, 2-0. Can we go up 3-0, 2-1, 3-1, and can we beat them in 5 games? And we do. So okay, pretty solid. But now we get to play Luka, because he was the MVP. So they have Kyle Lowry, Luka, Wiggins is back on the Timberwolves, Luka, or I guess another Luka. So the Luka brothers are here. And then Jackson Hayes, Aaron Baines, Malik Beasley is on the Timberwolves still, and Jordan Bradley, Nick Claxton, Zach Collins, Chris Clemens. Okay, so the rest of the team really doesn't matter. But yeah, definitely nervous to play Luka Doncic, but we'll see if we can beat them. Let's see what happens. We're up 1-0, 2-0, 3-0, and 4-0. So we just swept the Timberwolves. Now we get to play the Nets. Thankfully, they don't have Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving, so let's see what they got. That makes them so good. So they have Malcolm Brogdon, Rich, they have AD. So they have Malcolm Brogdon, Richardson, Michael Porter, Anthony Davis, Taj Gibson, Mo Bamba, Terrence Ross, Joe Ingles, and Rondo. So honestly, solid team. Very solid team. But we just beat the MVP. So I feel like we could do it again. Let's go ahead and still my current round. We're up 1-0. They even it up. We're up 2-1, 3-1. Oh, all right, baby. We're going to complete this challenge in 1 year. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go ahead and see if we can win this championship here on our home floor in Memphis, Tennessee. Let's see if we can do it. We're going to get some gameplay also as we're blowing them out. Yeah, we're definitely going to get some gameplay in this video because I feel like I haven't been recording long, which is good. I'm actually happy this challenge went my way for once. So we're going to jump in with like 3 minutes left and we'll end the video there. So let's go ahead and jump in, get some gameplay in this video, and let's see how much we can run up the score. Ladies and gentlemen, here we are. Am I the only one that just like loves the Memphis Grizzlies court? Like, I absolutely love it. It actually looks pretty clean if you ask me. So like, I don't know, man. The Grizzlies court's just nice to me, but is that a block? It was not. Okay, so we're going to Chris Paul. I feel like Chris Paul is just stupid good in these simulations that like, whenever you get him, you're almost guaranteed a championship, even though he's never won one in real life, of course, but you're just like almost guaranteed a championship. He's just stupid good in these simulations, which I'm not complaining because obviously he was the best player we could have gotten other than LeBron, but I'm definitely glad we have him. And we're going to win Chris Paul a ring here, which is awesome as well. So PJ Tucker also being our small forward was pretty clutch. He went up to an 81. That's a steal. Give me that ball. All right, let's go to Chris Paul and transition. I think I can hit a fadeaway mid-ranger with him. Maybe. Nope. In and out. Okay, it's all right. Got the ball back. Nice offensive board by Paul Millsap. Let's try to get a pick and roll going. Okay, that's going to be a layup. And, oh, Ingles with the defense. All right, I see you. I see you, Joe Ingles. Malcolm Brogdon is trying to run the transition game, and I'm not very fast, and he dunks that all day. All right, let's go. Let's run a if they want to run it quick on us, we're going to run it quick on them. Is Paul Millsap going to be open? They're double teaming. All right, who's open? Aldridge is open. Let's go ahead and hit that mid-ranger, and we miss it. Probably didn't have my feet set, so that kind of sucks. But 81 to 110. There's no way they're coming back, which is good, unless if I just like suck like badly, which I like to think I'm pretty decent at 2K. I just don't play this game a lot. Like I've said before in videos that I just don't play this game other than doing rebuilds. I'm gonna be completely honest, and it's just like I don't know. There's just something about this game I don't really like. I mean, I literally just use my PlayStation 4 to record videos. Other than that, I'm usually playing Xbox. So, but I'm not complaining. I like 2K. Don't get me wrong. It kind of just went against what I said. It's just I played my career for a little bit and just didn't have a lot of fun with it. I feel like I've said this in a video before, so I'll stop talking about it. But yeah, that's how I feel about 2K. So let's go ahead and try to get a dunk with PJ Tucker. They're not allowing it. I was trying to get that bucket off. Paul Millsap's about to score all of our points. It feels like he's literally about to score all of our points because I feel like that's the only player I've scored with so far. And I don't know how many points he has on the night, but obviously he's dominating. So I want to get Chris Paul a bucket though, and I hope he's Finals MVP, which he most likely will be. So let's try to get this defense on Malcolm Brogdon. And Malcolm Brogdon's trying to get around us. Chris Paul's got that clamp defense though. Even at the age of 34, still good. All right, man. Those are just, I don't know what you're doing, Anthony Davis. You're better than that. That was just a terrible shot. All right, let's see. Can I get open? They keep double teaming Chris Paul, I've noticed. So hopefully they don't do it again. Like they're doing it all day and we get blocked again. And who was that? I think that was Brogdon that time. All good though. We're going to win anyway. It really doesn't matter. I'm just jumping in for the fun of it. And then we jump too early, and Malcolm Brogdon misses that one. He gets the board, and he puts it back up. All right. We're getting a bucket with Chris Paul, I promise. We're definitely getting something going. I'm gonna shoot a 3 because every time I run to the bucket, I'm just getting blocked. Just kidding, that's good defense. And they're double teaming me now. Paul Millsap's about to be open. I thought that other, ooh, that's not open. That is definitely not open. We almost hit it. I don't know if we almost hit that though, honestly. All right, let's go, Joe Ingles. Anthony Davis again. I gotta score at least one more point because I feel like I've literally sucked in this gameplay. That's all right. That's all right. So we got Paul Millsap a few buckets. I really just want to get Chris Paul or something, but they keep double teaming him. So let's see if they do it again. He's just not open. Let's go Paul Millsap in the corner. And that is almost a splash all day. But it looks like that's how the video is going to end. I mean, we won the championship in one season. Like, that's really good, honestly. I'm very happy with how this went. I was not expecting to be that great. I didn't know if I could build a good team with 34-year-olds as a starting 5. But I'm super happy with it. I hope you guys did enjoy. And you guys can watch the celebration. But for now, there's Crushables. And I'm saying peace.